The markets initially climbed on Friday, but they closed the session down, marking the first time the S&P 500 has fallen 1% and then declined the following day since June 2016. Joining us now for more is Jan Loeys. He is JPMorgan's head of global asset allocation and alternative investments. Jan, what was the message in the price action on Friday?
The market is worried about where policy is going. We're used to politics, but when policy gets affected, in particular, can this administration and Congress get some kind of tax reform, fiscal stimulus going through? And we were all kind of not sure this was really going to happen. Most of us didn't put it into our model forecast, but we all thought if things go wrong with our forecast, it is that we get some fiscal stimulus. It requires leadership, it requires some coherency within Congress and the administration.
Yeah, and that's what makes Friday all the more interesting, because we've kind of painted this picture of this tug of war between the globalists and the nationalists, and this should have been a score for the globalists, and in many ways it should have been a positive for risk on Friday. It was for the best part of 5 minutes, and then we rolled over, and I'm just grappling as to why that happened.
We went into August. You know, August historically has been a bad month. So investors were nervous. They didn't know where it was going to come from. Suddenly it comes from Washington again. So I think it's used to take some profits here and then wait for the next signal, which got to come from the economy.
There is sort of another narrative that's percolating throughout the market that all we've seen is actually a Cohen rally, not a Trump rally. So take a look at this chart here. It charts the last few days in the markets. The white bar here is when you wound up having rumors that perhaps Cohen would leave the White House. You saw S&P decline and the VIX rally. This is where Bannon left the White House. S&P continued its decline and the VIX continued to rally. Is that really because we want to see more evidence that the globalists, as now they're called, like Mnuchin and Cohen, have more control in the White House?
Yes, it is we'd like to see that pro-growth people, coherent business people are taking control. What we have so far is just not a lot of action out of Washington.